before you know it. Things that God have revealed to you, things that you have prayed about, are going to suddenly happen in your life before you know it. No, listen. Before you know it. So do not underestimate yesterday or today. Just because you didn't see anything that take place today or yesterday, it doesn't seem like it's close, because I am telling you, before you know it. I'm speaking to those that you know that you're right here on the verge of the breakthrough in your life, where you're seeing prophecy being fulfilled in your life. I'm speaking to you, the ones that know that you're walking in your prophecy. You know what season you're in, but you just don't know when the things that God showed you is going to take place. I'm telling you, before you know it. Now follow me. I had this dream, and I'm just going to give you little bits and pieces of the dream. I had a dream that I was walking down the road, right? And all of a sudden, God started to shower me in abundance, okay? Meaning so many opportunities. The dream, when I tell you, it has so many different opportunities. It's like God is giving you an opportunity for every tear that you've cried. God is giving you opportunities and opening up doors for every person who spoke your name in a negative way. I mean, it's like a payback. It was like a flood of payback. You see what I'm saying? It was like for every prayer, everything you whispered in the night or in the daytime driving, when you was crying out to God, for every person that spoke on you, for everything. Listen, for everything that has something to do with you, God is paying you back for it. That's what I'm trying to say. The dream was that way. It was so much abundance, meaning opportunities, and God showering me with favor, that I was so scared that I ran and jumped in a window in this dream, because it was so much. And see here, and it represents to me, like when we are not used to good things happening for us, we ask God for a breakthrough all the time, asking God to open up the windows in heaven, and pour out me a blessing, that overflow. Some of us are not used to that type of overflow where good things happen back to back. You get an email, somebody call you about this opportunity, then all of a sudden God open up this. You go to your job now, people being good on your job. You meeting everything that you've been praying about. You coming in contact with it now. I'm telling you what I know, especially for those of us that's walking in prophecy, and we've been waiting on these things. God has already told us about these things, but it's like, when, God, what date, what year? I'm telling you, before you know it, you gonna be up, going grocery shopping, doing this and it's just gonna start to shower. You know how you just out a sunny day and all of a sudden it just started raining? That's how it was. It was so much. But guess what? I had jumped in that window because I was so afraid. I said, "That's too many people. That's too much." I was running from it. And so, then I got in that window and I came back out the window. I started looking around, and everything that God was showing me and giving me, like just the abundance and opportunities. And, it was, when I tell you, I'm telling you, listen, the reason why I'm sharing this, because I am not the only one. There is a group of us that you are walking in prophecy. We just don't be knowing the timelines. We, just like for me in prophecy, I can tell what area I'm in when it comes to prophecy, like by what's going on in my, personal life. Like, for one thing, I would share that I know that God was going to, remove me off my 9-to-5 job, because I had already been feeling it, 2 years prior, right? So I was like, I know my schedule getting ready to change, because I can feel it within me, and I can also feel that I'm going full time as far as my speaking and everything else that I'm working on. I can feel it, and I was like, and I'm also getting tired, my body getting wore out. So over time, 2 years go by. So now God is calling me to go part-time, and I had went part-time in March. A lot of people don't know that, and I can tell just by certain events that's taking place in my life, that God said, I can tell where I'm at. So that's why I'm telling those that when you know a little bit of your prophecy, I'm telling you, before you know it, a lot of these things are going to come to pass. Everything that you've been waiting on, I'm telling you, is coming before you know it. Before you know it. This is why it's good to be obedient. That's just like me, when I was obedient to go part-time on my job, because it put me into a place where God already prophesied. It put me in a space now where I'm working on this, because this was prophesied, and I started to see things shutting, and I started to see other things opening. So I was like, okay, I walk in this door now. Okay, I close this door now. That's how I keep up with where I'm at. So this is that, and for those that do exactly what I do, I'm telling you, before you know it, before you get ready, and it's gonna be a lot, because we're not used to that. We're used to going through the roughness of life. We're not used to all that type of favor. We're not used to things going well and just things working out. We are used to just taking what we have and working with it. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're used to. It's a lot of abundance coming your way. Before you know it, it's gonna be suddenly. Catch them diamonds.